peeps, I thought I would give you a moment of peaceful scenery before I tell you my thoughts on the video. But what I love about my walks around town, not knowing what is to come, is just discovering things on our own and seeing nature that doesn't have a lot of people around us. That aspect of my days are a bit lost on camera, to be honest, because I can't get good shots of little lizards or insects, and not sure if that even interests you, but I find it fascinating to see the world as it is. Nonetheless, I get to show you some cool looking trees and scenic views along the way. Also, let me know if you know what these statues are. Just kind of odd to walk across, but make for a fun adventure. I hope y'all are enjoying the forest because my mosquito bite count has now gone up significantly. So that's exciting, but it was worth it. It's so beautiful here. And just being around the green and the trees in nature, which is just fantastic. So I hope y'all are enjoying it. Let's see, where else are we going now? Oh, I think we're gonna go to the casino. Resorts World, which is where they have Universal Studios, the casino, yada yada yada. Oh, there's a cool looking palm tree. Let me show. Now we get to Resorts World, which is another kind of discovery in and of itself. The discovery of the peoples and their creations. Once again, I love being an outsider in the world and seeing people do unnatural things that the world has deemed natural, such as taking pictures and selfies. I mean, in reality, I'm doing the same thing with filming. That makes me think. Anyways, apart from my existential line of thinking, the constructed world around us builds fun into our everyday lives, and Resorts World has all different types of fun, from the casino to interesting signage, which, by the way, I'm constantly confused that the elevator sign means toilet and always end up with an elevator instead of a restroom. come across interesting interior design and the creme de la creme of statues, noting that I don't know YouTube's policy on naked statues, so I just blurred the whole thing, just in case. But it was explicit. The reason I filmed the Chifa restaurant was, 1, because we went to Peru last year and had chifa, but 2, some Peruvian food smells and tastes like Asian food, which is such an interesting phenomenon. You can take a deep dive into the history of the connections, but it was so weird going to Peru and experiencing this. Then we went to the hawker stalls of Malaysian street food and ended up eating Singaporean Laksa. You can see the traditional Malaysian kites and some Malaysian scenery there. The laksa was spicy, but it ended up that I was just eating a lot of chili in the dish. That is so spicy. We saw a Christmas tree made of flip-flops, and then I discovered that if I become a wife, I would get to eat biscuits, or cookies for my American audience. So now I'm considering marriage. Reese's is my all-time favorite candy, and it is actually difficult to find here, which makes no sense because I have this candy that tastes exactly like Reese's without the chocolate. So delicious, and so was the store. I mean, fighting cuppies. I almost died. Also, the store worker was selling us hard on the bag your own Hershey Kisses, but it is insanely expensive. So as I was filming, she was telling me all about how to get my own, and needless to say, I ran after filming. I filmed a lot of Legoland, but there was a Chinese dragon character outside. Then you go in and they have Sentosa Island in Lego form, which was so cool. And then I didn't know what it was at the time of filming, but you see the Merlion here, which, don't worry, I have the real thing in a couple videos coming up. Overall, Resorts World on Sentosa is all about the tourist experience with big ice cream cones to the universal spinning world thing. I don't know what it's called. It's just something you go and experience with the crowds. I will say I'm less of a people pleaser now than I used to be. Being a tourist in every country has made me a little jaded when it comes to dealing with tourism and people. I have had a few times of kindness, but overall, people are competitive and almost willing to fight for whatever they want. So I just stand back and let them have it. Not dealing with this today. I want to give you a pretty background outside, but anytime I move, the lighting gets bad, so I'm going to try to stay in one spot, focus, and get this done. Because the view outside is way prettier than all this, you know? So it is raining so hard outside. It rains almost every single day. We're in monsoon season, I guess. We thought monsoon season was supposed to end like in November, but it still rains every single day. And the first time we went out, we had no idea how to navigate the bus system, but now we know we can get from door to door without even getting rained on, which is so nice. We just weren't for sure how to do it the first time we went out, and it was raining, and so we ended up taking like more expensive transport to get back. But now we don't have to do that. It's so nice. We went to the beach today. We saw that crazy cool peacock and then squirrels in the trees, like squirrels in coconut trees, which is absolutely crazy. Squirrels in trees really isn't a big deal. But squirrels in coconut trees, and went to the southernmost point on the continent of Asia. It was a big day, guys. Like, I didn't prepare for that. These are some of my absolute favorite days because we just go and explore, don't really know what we're doing, and then we end up like on cool walks and we get to see really cool things that we never expected. Those are my most favorite days that we have because it's not going to a mall, and because malls are just malls. They look cool, and we went to a mall today because that's just where we ended up. But we just went through the mall, went to the Malaysia street food, which is funny because we went to the Malaysia street food, got Singapore noodles. Yin, I guess, was planning on getting Singapore Laksa in Malaysia since it's way cheaper, but we ended up needing food here, and so she ate that. We went to Universal Studios, which I've never been to a Universal Studios in person before. We didn't go in Universal Studios because we're not going to pay the entrance fee for that. We also found out that if you want to go into the casino, Singapore residents have to pay $150 a day to go into the casino, which is absolutely insane, but visitors just have to show their passport to get in. We did, of course, didn't have our passports. Yin does want to go in, but we probably won't this time around. She's not a gambler or anything, but she likes to go and collect chips from each casino from the places she goes. So we probably won't get to do that, but that's really normal. Like, we go to a casino and then never go in because we never have our passport. It was a really great day. I was in a pretty good mood, so that makes a huge difference. I guess I was rested because I spent all day in bed yesterday too. The exhaustion level here has just been out the roof, which totally sucks, but it is what it is. And so I finally got rested enough to do that. And then tomorrow we are going to be doing laundry, cleaning the house, and then the next day we are going to be leaving to go to a hostel for one night. And then we go to another family on New Year's Eve. They're leaving early New Year's morning, and so we're gonna go stay with them. And then we'll stay at their house for 6 nights, I believe. Then we're at a hostel for another 2 nights, and then we go back to Kuala Lumpur. Lots going on. Busy, busy, busy. This was really tomorrow's our last day. We can do anything on Sentosa, and we can always come back, but it's like not worth it. We've been here for 2 weeks, so we just needed to go do it today. I enjoy days like this. I hope that you enjoyed it too. Let's go out and make the world 1% better today, and I will see you on the next one. Oop, you should subscribe. Thanks. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.